This is our last video for the Lifestyle Management Program. This whole presentation is going to be about the importance of gut health, something that is extremely underestimated in overall health, but super important. Why is gut health important? First off, energy. A healthy gut can naturally improve your energy levels, so you're not as fatigued, you're not as exhausted all the time. It can help promote healthy weight. It increases immunity. A healthy gut improves the immune system and the body's ability to fight infection. Most of your immune cells are actually produced in the gut, so that is why that one has a huge impact on it. Digestion, obviously. A healthy gut can decrease bloating, gas, poor digestion, and overall just improve gut health. Healthy digestion and gut can promote a good mood, brain health, mental health, and cognition. And then also skin. A healthy gut can lead to healthier, glowing skin. So now everyone says the gut. What is the gut? It is a diverse collection of microorganisms, also known as bacteria, within the GI tract. So the GI tract is anything from your mouth, down your esophagus, through all of your organs to your intestines and out your rectum. So there's going to be microorganisms and bacteria throughout that entire chain, although a lot of them are in your colon, your large intestine. The gut can be affected by genetics, stress, food, maternal factors in the womb, environmental factors, lifestyle choices, and many other things. Bacterial overgrowth or imbalances can negatively impact the function of the vagus nerve, and that's a nerve that goes from your brain directly down into your intestines. So it goes from your brain to your gut. And then a healthy gut allows for nutrients to be better metabolized and absorbed into the body. We're going to dive deeper now into what the gut can impact. We went over some things, but I just wanted to give you more examples. We talked about immunity, we talked about weight management, we talked about hair, skin, and nails, and mental health, but also joints, brain health, muscle recovery, hormone regulation, blood sugar levels, emotions, and food cravings. So now, what things can impact the gut, positively or negatively? There are a couple different options. So diet, which we'll talk about a lot of it here, pharmaceuticals, so your medications, geography, whether your soil is very prominent in diverse microorganisms, types of toxins and pollutions you have in the air around you, life cycle stages, so whether you're an infant, you're a fetus in the womb, you're an adult, you're an elderly, whatever you are, your gut microbiome will actually be changing throughout the lifespan. The birthing process, infant feeding method, whether it's breastfed or feeding through different formulas, and then also stress. So whether that's psychological, metabolic stress, or exercise stress. Lifestyle changes have the largest impact on our gut health. And so your lifestyle changes can positively or negatively impact your gut. So poor gut stuff like eating inflammatory foods, really high fat, high sugar, ultra processed foods, and being sedentary, things like that, having a lot of stress, can negatively impact your gut, which will negatively impact your mental health. As we discussed previously, that your vagus nerve connects your brain directly down to your gut. So now eating anti-inflammatory foods, high fiber foods, fermented foods, supplements like vitamin D, C, probiotics and prebiotics, lots of fiber, vegetables, all of those things can positively impact your gut health and positively impact your mental health. So how can we build a healthy gut to optimize our overall wellness? Exercising consistently, getting outside. Sunlight is amazing for you. It provides lots of vitamin D. It's just overall good for your mental health. Reduce stress, get ample sleep, eat gut healthy and mood boosting foods like apples, bananas, oranges, watermelon, strawberries, avocado, beets, leafy greens, lima beans, and peas. You can do cognitive behavioral therapy with a counselor, and that can actually improve the communication between your central nervous system and your enteral nervous system, which are connected via the vagus nerve. And doctors can also prescribe certain antidepressants for IBS or poor gut function to calm the symptoms in the enteral nervous system. So now eating specifically for a healthy gut, outside of lifestyle habits, but now we're just diving into eating. We know fiber improves mood for feeling more satisfied. It's more filling. It improves digestion and promotes a healthy gut, decreases inflammation, and it decreases the oxidative stress of the microbiota. Vitamin D, it helps regulate the microbiome and reduces gastrointestinal inflammation. Types of vitamin D foods are egg yolks, tuna, salmon, fortified orange juice, fortified milk, dairy-free milk, and alternatives. Next would be protein. Protein, we know, obviously keeps us full, keeps us satisfied, similar to fiber. But protein also contains nitrogen, which limits the number of bad bacteria in the gut, and also decreases the feeling of depression due to serotonin production. Omega-3 fatty acids decreases inflammation, improves cognitive function, and promotes a healthy heart. It's super anti-inflammatory, so we know that if we have less inflammation and less stress on our body, that is going to improve our gut. Things that you can find omega-3 fats in are flax meal, chia seeds, walnuts, salmon, tuna, sardines, avocados, and many other things. And then lastly is prioritizing an overall plant-rich diet with a variety of colors. We know that with getting a lot of different plants, you're going to be getting the fiber, you're going to be getting those omega-3s because of seeds and the nuts and the leafy greens and the different color fruits. You're going to be getting anti-inflammatory antioxidants. You're going to naturally be getting the vitamin D. So we want to prioritize eating an overall plant-rich diet. Not saying that you have to completely eliminate meat and seafood and things like that, animal products, but trying to increase as much as you can in the plant-based side of things. So ways that you can easily increase more fiber would be eating higher fiber foods. So I gave you a full list of foods here. So we can start out with some fruits, so pears, apples, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, bananas, prunes, oranges, and other unsweetened dried fruits. We can move into some of the more of the seeds, grains, and stuff like that. So ground flax meal, chia seeds, oats, bran cereal, quinoa, rice, popcorn, lentils, and legumes, whole grain pasta, and baked potato with skin. The skin has lots of fiber on it. And then more of the vegetable side of things, Brussels sprouts, leafy greens, tomatoes, broccoli, sweet potato, artichoke, avocado, carrots, peas, and beets. So now we want to dive deeper into probiotics and prebiotics. We know that probiotics and prebiotics are very good for gut health, right? But I think it's important to figure out what are they. So probiotics are the actual living bacteria. Prebiotics are the little pieces of food that feed probiotics. So think of probiotics as literally little microbes just inside of your gut. You want to have healthy, thriving bacteria. So eating probiotics makes sure that you're getting an influx of good bacteria so you have less overpowering bad bacteria, right? We just want to overpopulate with good probiotic bacteria. That living probiotic bacteria needs to eat to survive, just like a human does. So we need to give it food. The food type that probiotics eat is specifically prebiotics, and that is a non-digestible plant fiber. So that's just found in plant-based foods. So vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. Another reason why eating plant-based foods is super important, because it directly will feed and fuel your good bacteria to make it thrive. And then you can find probiotics in fermented foods like kefir, tempeh, which is fermented soy, yogurt, sauerkraut, and kombucha. You can also take supplemental probiotics and prebiotics as well. So things that can negatively impact your gut health can be eating fried, greasy, sugary, and highly processed foods, consuming foods you are intolerant to, as that makes your body create inflammation and negatively react, eating low fiber foods, high stress lifestyle, whether that's just training as an athlete super hard, or having a really stressful life, whether it's with kids or work or a lot of trauma, trying to figure out how can you manage some of that stress in your life through therapy, through meditation, through listening to calming music, to more self-care, etc. Lack of sleep, and then hormone imbalances. So now I want to show you how gut health and mental health are directly connected. So I want you to stop and answer some of these questions. Have you ever experienced a gut-wrenching experience where you just feel completely taken back and you just are completely exhausted by what happened? Feeling so scared that you need to pee. You're like, oh my God, I have to go to the bathroom right now. I'm just getting so anxious, or you got scared and you urinated a little bit, right? Feeling sick to your stomach after something bad happened. So you are so overwhelmed, so emotional, so upset that you now feel sick to your stomach and you lost your appetite. Feeling butterflies in your stomach when you get super excited or nervous about something. And lastly, feeling nauseous or losing your appetite after an upsetting or traumatic experience. The reason this happens is because your brain, your central nervous system, is connected directly to your gut, your enteral nervous system, through the vagus nerve, which I have circled here. The gut-brain axis is a bidirectional movement. So your brain communicates with your gut as your gut communicates with your brain. It goes back and forth. It is bidirectional, two directions. So a healthy gut can positively impact your mental health. So you can have better secretion, better motility, better nutrient delivery, and microbial balance in your gut, and that can positively impact your ability to manage stress, your mood, your behavior, your neurotransmitters. Just like if you had healthy neurotransmitters and a very relaxing life, or a life that is more managed in your stress, it can positively impact your gut. So it's very connected. So going through the gut-brain connection and mental health, it improves focus, cognition, and energy to perform at its best. Emotions and mood are better under control if you have a healthy gut. Stress and unstable emotions can lead to changes in motility, so constipation or diarrhea, how fast your GI system digests things. Contraction, so how much your muscles, your smooth muscles in your digestive system can contract and cause things to move through it. And then digestion in general, which can lead to uncomfortable symptoms and prevent optimal performance. So that can cause diarrhea, constipation, nausea, IBS, also known as irritable bowel syndrome. It can cause changes in appetite, bloating, abdominal pain, heartburn, also known as indigestion. And then a diverse microbiota can improve your immune system, decrease systemic inflammation, and accelerate recovery, boost mood and mental health, and improve wellness. And lastly, serotonin is a happy hormone. And we talked previously how it's primarily produced in the gut by the gut bacteria. So having good, healthy bacteria in your gut will directly improve your mood. And if your mood is better, your serotonin goes up, and your dopamine, which is another happy chemical, you're releasing more of that because you're able to exercise and you're able to go outside and be able to do things that make you happy. So all in all, the more you're able to create movement and healthy lifestyle changes and eat nutritiously and take care of your body, you're going to be able to do more things that make you happy and release those happy hormones, which then will keep you happy. So it is a constant connected cycle. If you know that you struggle with gut health, any of these symptoms that I talked about through this presentation, or you want to improve your mental health, you can always ask me these questions in our one-on-ones. If you have any questions specifically on this presentation, please feel free to email me, ask questions to the personal trainer, they can relay them to me, or wait until our next one-on-one and we can talk with them together.